Hello, Superdean here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. When we last left off, or previous videos before, unfortunately, Say committed suicide because there was something going on though. She was suffering from depression, and I think Monica might have something to do with it. There's been crazy things going on. There's been pictures of Say popping up. There's been eyeballs popping out of people's heads. There's been people standing in front of the words at the bottom, so I can't read them to you. And things have slightly changed, but not changed. Some of the words changed. I don't know. I don't remember last time playing through that Yuri being the vice president of the club. Let's say was, but that seems to be a bit more different. So we'll see. And we've got a bonus poem as well last time too. So off to talk to Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Cover her mouth, but then covering up her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Aha! Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Using your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poems before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at the poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, unable to find an excuse, she translates her fingers on the words in the poem as if it breaks her down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that specific writing habits are usually more typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I'm kind of learning to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I've recognised is new writers, they try to make them style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matters. I recognise this. I think we've done this bit before. In the end, expressive, weakened. Train of thought as if the demeanour totally changes. Her stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. That's what it can't be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope everyone in this club gets valuable feedback. Nat can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologized to herself, to me, or to Nat. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which it is kind of funny. After all this, she's supposed to be a literature club? Oh. Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair bathed in amber glow. It must be this. The light flickers. Yeah, I recognize this one. Flicker back. Okay. So I feel like Monica's one was different, but hers and Nat's were the same. Terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. It just took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. I always liked the poem. Even though it's very short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Superdean. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you'd only glance over it after all. Remember, the poem often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint in a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in their last and remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Superdean. Me too. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Which me for my rating abilities. Even though it should be nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. What the hell is the music doing? I sigh. Okay, Monica is writing something on her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Nat. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Nat eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is with the language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. To throw the desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you complete some symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I didn't know that. I didn't. You meant the language, I guess. I'm trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try and come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really, Dad, come on, nice at all. I reckon I remember this bit. As someone who actually liked it. Who did, by the way? Monica liked it. Superdean too. So based on that, first of all, excuse me. I appreciate your offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Superdean liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Dan's up. Oh! Didn't realise you were so invested in the type of our new member, Yuri. Eh? It's not what I... You're just up as well. Appreciate my advice more than you. Oh, here we go. No. Full of myself. This is the bit they argued before, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew as soon as Superdean started showing up. Nat! It's a little. It doesn't involve you. Meaning, you who was talking like a one edgy bit. Oh, what? Edgy? Oh. What's going on? I don't like it. Most people learn to get over themselves after graduating mid school, you know. Do you think you can counterbalance your toxic person? We're gonna explode! Might wanna be careful, you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you... Did what? Do that, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Well, language? What the F is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Superdean hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me after she noticed I was standing there. Superdean, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged? Oh, I can't read that. Oh God, I just keep picking it. Why have I got to pick Nat? Hi. Monica. Hi, Monica. You okay there? What are you doing? Hey, Superdean. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Aha! Some present I am, right? What the hell was that? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Sorry, I've got zigzag with me and I need to stretch. I've got cramp from sitting. I would just wish to be able to learn to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put a foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Nat runs out of the classroom. Oh, runs away. Oh dear. Looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Nat. Or did. Superdean, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Nat will forgive you all about it tomorrow. Completely. Why is there no music? Anyway, the meet is over, so you can go home if you want. Me, she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I'm the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. Not that at all. I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Superdean. It would just be embarrassing while you listen. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding what the... Okay, homework time. What the actual? Just gonna be all the fancy words. Just picking all the big words. That's thingy. Ah, damn it. Okay. What happened there then? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting today already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days, so a couple of days has gone by. Entering the club room, the usual scents greet me. Welcome back, Superdean. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday. Oh, so it's still yesterday. So it's not been a couple of days, you just lied. Looking around the room, Nat is reading a manga at a desk, and surprised Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologise. No, nothing like that's ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Nat as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologised. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I was only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it doesn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Superdean. Don't say that kind of thing so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you see such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah! No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I guess you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calm Nat is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Nat, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean anything those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever was on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries a little too much about little things, aren't you? But, how do you feel about it? Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you'd secretly hate me or something like that. Hee hee. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Oh, hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Nat was. I was not. Aha. What took you so long anyway? Study hall. Lost track of time. Aha. That makes no sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wonder where you played piano, Monica? This feels... I remember this bit. There wasn't in this area, but I recognise where we're going with this. But I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, you're pretty much off the screen there. For some minutes. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. Excuse me. Oh, tickle in my throat. Hearing it. That's so. In that case, I won't let you down, Superdean. Oh, Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just... I feel like she's referring to just us. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Nat has already run off into the closet. Superdean, since you... compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if we could spend a little time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Aha, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's nice to see you having so much energy. Yeah! She seems mob chirper. But I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Deep breaths and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Make me read and better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Walks off the closet. I follow and watch you choose a small water pitcher from the shelf that she kind of filters up inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Water pitcher, and she also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and then we're going to go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really consistents her speaks mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant in a minute. The water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay? You stay here. It won't take me long. Okay. Ah. It's not like this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting, so I tried to go look for her. Let's see. There's water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! What's that noise? On the corner, it sounds like breathing. Quick! A sharp inhale as someone sucks air through their teeth. Are they in pain? And peer around it. Yuri? Oh! Whoa, whoa! I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently, Superdean. Do you like Ooglu tea? Ah, yeah, anything is fine. Very well. See, I kind of... She's just doing that in school? Jesus, okay, now it's time to get the teapot. You really did this properly, don't you? Of course! I shouldn't do it any less when I make a tea for others, even if it's not expert at tea or anything. Okay. Okay, so we're the only one more impressed. Perhaps I will! That seems a bit extreme. Surely she's like... But I guess we weren't meant to see that, or... that. Just my surprise she even something to herself a little bit. You must be in a good mood now, is that so? I was letting it show. Ah, you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I tried to express myself a little bit more. It turns out... You remember this bit? Yeah, this bit, but... I don't remember the bit before that's... it's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. It's very endearing. Wasn't kidding. I don't even know how I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Superdean, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? A little bit easier on my back. I can move my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realise. Yeah. This is the bit where we start feeding to the chocolates and stuff. Well, that is most likely because of my... Your posture, right? Oh, it's hunched over while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why I sit on the floor. Fair enough. Okay, some chocolates as well. There we go, yep. Tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at the side. If we're in sync, we assume the room position. We get closer this time. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? It's kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like I can't handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, not holding the other book, I end up even harder to focus because now I actually touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri has noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. A few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the page. Ah, you're right. Didn't think about that. My bad. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course! So back here, are we? Okay. Both books. She's... Time reading. Her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy, pop it into her mouth. Take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips. The situation was completely natural, but that means I can't be... but that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. Closes her lips over it. Eh? Suddenly breaks. Did that... I just... Looks at me, she needs to confirm what just happened. Superdean. Sorry, I guess I should have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Ah! Yuri, whoa, starts to breathe heavily. I can't, Superdean. Jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Superdean! My heart won't stop pounding, Superdean. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Why has it gone black? Can you feel it, Superdean? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Whoa, hi. Hi, Yuri. Those eyes are really freaky. Why has it gone dark? Oh, she pulled us into the cupboard. That's what happened. Jeez. It's time to share poems. What was that? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go with Yuri's first. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've been writing today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Superdean. This might be the best, better than even yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. More imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Aha, that makes me so happy. So amazed to feel like I'm valued, Superdean. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart's pounding just holding it. Aha! I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Superdean? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a hard time of usually concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want to read my poem too. Okay? Holy moly, that's a big one. Okay. Wheel. This is different from last time. A rotating wheel turned an axle, grinding, bolted, lineage gearbox, falling skies, 7 holy stakes, a docking ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, patch of gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. Whoa! A thread concealed with all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, something gearbox, a sky exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docking ship in other world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. Shush you. A time-devouring prayer connected to the sky of 40 gears, an open human eye in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eye, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What? Oh my god. This aha! It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactivated, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like it that way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Aha! I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. What is going on? I don't like this now. Dion, what have you got me playing? I'm getting really sort of Mad Stalker vibes now from her. I've generally thought she was like one of the... I don't know the word for it and stuff. Who people like cut to get relief and stuff. I don't know what that's called. If that is a thing, I hope I'm not getting that wrong or talking down or anything. But yeah, she's definitely gone over the edge since Say's not here now, and we're talking to her more. But we're gonna end it there. So I'll come back next time and we'll read Monica and Nat's poem as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Superdean out.